Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will show you how you can replicate the almost exact same appearance as Kael'thas in World of Warcraft, and as you will see, this is really something that you can do right now super easily. So again, just as a reminder, this is the first model really that we got from Kael'thas, and since then there has been a lot of iterations, but basically you get the main ID with the three main spheres on top of him, and then with the armor that has this type of color, which is mainly red, gold, and green. So this is really what Kael'thas looks like and what we want to replicate. So the first step is, of course, first of all, having the same face and all the same appearances as Kael'thas in the body shade, the hair, and all these different things. So here I would say that when it comes to the face, first I think the number 4 is something that works pretty well because he has kind of a similar face, and so I think number 4 is definitely good. Then in terms of the skin color, Kael'thas is actually a little bit more, I would say like a darker tone, as you can see. And so for this reason, I will probably say that something around 8 will probably be a good match for him. Then in terms of the hairstyle, so there are a few that could work. For instance, this one could work. There is also, for instance, this one that could almost work. But for me, I think the one that really matches the best and the most is the Mane hairstyle. And as you can see, in my opinion, it looks already really nice. Then, of course, for the hair color, you want to have something similar. So like blonde color that is a little bit darker. And so here, for instance, you have this one, and then you also have this one. So it's up to you to see if you prefer a little bit the lighter or this one. I would say this one probably is a little bit more like similar to the one that at least Kael'thas has in the game. And so for this reason, I'm going to put this one. Then for the facial hair, so here Kael'thas doesn't really have anything, so I'm not going to add anything to this model. And then for the ears, it's long ears, and same for the eyebrows, these are really long, so I think this is already good. And then for the eyes color, so obviously this is green, and I think this one is good. You have a few other versions of the green, but I think this green right here is probably the best. And then there's no eyesight, so when it comes to the model in itself, that's going to be the base for your Kael'thas character. Then let's move to the gear. So here, the first few important pieces that you want are already all the different Sunstrider sets that you can get right now in Mist of Pandaria Remix. And as you can see, let me just find it somewhere around here. This is this one right here, the Sunstrider Magister's Orbs. So this one is really the set that I think will match the best Kael'thas. And as you can see, you will have the headpiece, the shoulders, and also the belt. And so already with these three, you're already matching really well the main appearance of Kael'thas. And I think this is super cool that we can already get these pieces super easily in Mist of Pandaria Remix. Just a quick reminder, in order to unlock these different appearances in Mist of Pandaria Remix, you will need to reach level 70 or at least to be high level in the game, and then to unlock some of the achievements on the Hour of Thunder, and then like that you will be able to then go to the vendor and buy all the different armor pieces. You don't need to be on a mage, these different items are mage specific, but you don't need to be on a mage to actually buy and learn these different items. And so this is something that normally you can do really easily. And in total, it will only cost you 4,000 bronze in order to buy these 3 pieces of gear. Now, after that, I would say that probably the easiest way to make a full set is simply by completing it with the racial or heritage armor set for Blood Elves. And here, as you can see, this is this one right here, the Sunstrider Raiment. So this one is something that will match super well the rest of the set, and this is something you will only be able to get on a Blood Elf. So it means that if you want this full set, you will basically need to create a Mage Blood Elf, and like that you will be able to already look like that. And then we're just missing the slippers, and after that we'll have our full Kael'thas set that, again, in my opinion, looks really close to what normally you are able to get when you're watching pictures online. And this is something you can really get super easily right now. So again, all you have to do in order to get this appearance right now is to create a new Time Runner character in Mist of Pandaria Remix, which is a Blood Elf and a Mage. And then you will be able to get all of that. At level 50, you will be able to get the quest line in order to unlock the full Heritage Armor set for Blood Elves. And then you will be able to also unlock the rest of the set. And when this event will be done, you will then be able to transfer this character to the main realms, and you will basically be able to have your little Kael'thas with you that, as you can see, looks super cool. Now there are a few other options that can also be pretty good, and mainly you're going to find them from all the different cloth armors from the Burning Crusades. The first one is this one right here, the Sunfire Robe or the Robes of Ghostly Hatred. This one you can craft it super easily with tailoring, and as you can see, these ones are already matching pretty well the shoulders and also the helm, simply because you also have the red and the green, which is essential for a Kael'thas Transmog set. And then you also have this other option right here, which is the, let me find it, the Scarlet Cinderay robes. And as you can see, you have these two versions right here. Again, this is a little bit less interesting, but it can still match, I would say, the vibe of Kael'thas, and still something that you can also get if you don't have the Heritage Armor set. But again, normally if you want to replicate something that is from Kael'thas, most likely you're going to play on a Blood Elf. It just makes sense. And of course, if you want, you can also have this War Mage version of the set, which I also think looks really nice. And again, this is still all the different armor pieces from the Heritage Armor set. And you also have, obviously, the rest of the different pieces of gear you can get in Mist of Pandaria Remix for mages. And then when it comes to the weapon, so here I would recommend you to get a staff, and then probably the easiest option is going to be this one right here, the Golden Staff of the Cinderay. And as you can see, it looks really cool, and you can get this one from Kil'jaeden. So I think this is a really clean set overall. I'm super happy that we're able to get that, and I'm definitely going to create a Blood Elf Mage in Mist of Pandaria Remix in order to reach level 50 minimum and then get all these different pieces of gear, and then I'll be able to place my own Kael'thas in the War Within. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really just wanted to show you this really cool thing. Hopefully you will be able to get your own personal Kael'thas in the game. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime I wish you all a good day. Bye!